Hey guys, do you know these 5 super unique traits of autism? Find out all that and more right now. Hey guys, welcome back to the AspieWorld. My name is Dan. I have autism, ADHD, OCD, and dyslexia, and I make weekly videos on this type of content. So if you're new around here and you'd like to learn more about this subject, remember to hit that subscribe button by clicking the notification bell down below. And if you're watching over on Facebook, be sure to give this page a like and a follow to see more videos just like this one. Boom. Guys, what's going on? Welcome back to the AspieWorld, where we think differently daily. So the Different Thinker squad is in the house. What's up, guys? Lovely to have you guys here again. And I just want to say that if you want to check me out on Instagram and Twitter, please do so. I read every single one of my DMs and my comments, and I respond to every single one. So yeah, if you want to reach me or reach out to me, go and follow me on those socials. I also do cool, interesting content on there also. Guys, if you want to get your hands on my free PDF of 7 autism life hacks that you definitely need to do to improve your life conditioning and all that stuff, definitely check it out. The free PDF is in a link in the card above here, in the description below, and on the end slate, so you can get that lovely gift from me to you. Awesome. Okay, so I've done loads of videos. I feel like I've done like just dozens and dozens of videos, all about different types of traits of autism, how you can identify autism, and I'm going to do a bunch load more. I have so many more in the pipeline, but I wanted to do one talking about more unique qualities and more unique characteristics, because we all look at the common things, and the common things are quite common because that's why they're common at the end of the day. But there are unique traits of autism that appear every now and then you think like, well, those could be occurring and you could miss them because they're so unique that you think like, well, that's not autism, but it is autism. So I wanted to kind of cover all of that in this video, and I've written out 5 of the most interesting ones that people don't normally associate with autism when you're looking at somebody and saying, oh, hey, maybe they're on the autism spectrum, or maybe they, need a diagnosis of ADD or whatever. So in this video, we're going to be running down 5 of the most unique ones I could come up with and that I think are very interesting. I'm super excited to get this video on the road. So guys, if you are interested in this type of stuff, then please give this video a thumbs up. That really helps me out. And leave me a comment if you have anything to add that you think are really interesting, unique autism traits that I should really cover in a video. Okay guys, so the first one is anger management issues. Lots of people on the spectrum, and me included, have issues with anger management, and this comes from the fact that they have an issue with their emotions and connecting to their emotions and expressing their emotions, and I have an issue even talking about my emotions. So it's like anger management kind of takes over, or bad anger management takes over. One of the interesting things actually about my bad anger management is I've broken this hand twice. I've broken this hand once and this wrist once, and I've broken my toes countless times, but yeah, anger management is a huge deal. It's like triggers, it's like a raging inferno, like rah, you like burst out, you're like thrashing around. Having bad anger management comes hand in hand with autism, unfortunately, and it's because the stress, the communication between how you're feeling and wanting to explain those feelings and get those feelings out is kind of somewhat difficult for people on the autism spectrum, because that's the nature of the condition. So that's super unique, but still part of an autism spectrum trait. Okay, number 2, my favorite one, hyperactivity, right? I have a comorbid condition of ADHD and autism, but the ADHD, yes, it makes me more hyperactive, but autism on its own is also a hyperactive trait. Like, so you can have a hyperactivity trait as an autism spectrum trait. So somebody on the autism spectrum will be hyperactive anyway. The reason I talk so fast and I do a bazillion things in one go is because my brain is going 1,000 miles an hour, because I have autism and I have ADHD. All these things are going on. So someone who is on the autism spectrum, yes, they can be hyperactive, and a lot of the time they are hyperactive because hyperactivity comes pretty much hand in hand with an autism spectrum disorder. Bet you didn't know I was going to say that one, guys. Haha. Okay, so number 4 is causing self-injury. Now, going back to the one we spoke about a minute ago, when you have an autism meltdown, you have this like outburst, this melting down, this kind of like just emotional eruption everywhere. And because of that, it could be a temptation for self-injury, because it could be you hitting yourself in the head. Like, I have this condition of autism, and unfortunately it does tend to kick my butt sometimes. So when I have meltdowns, I punch myself in the head, full fist in the head, and I have no idea. I can't control it. It's out of my depth of kind of consciously understanding. It just happens like a knee-jerk reaction. And this is self-injury, or in itself is self-harm, but we won't go into that right now. I'll do a video on self-harm and autism at a later date, and if you want to check that out, please put me a comment down below saying, Dad, self-harm, I want to know more about self-harm and autism. Put it in a comment and I will definitely do that video. So, in terms of self-injury, I have just, oh my goodness, I've done so much. Like I said, I've broken my hands and my wrists and stuff, but I've also really damaged my head and caused all kinds of headaches and stuff by just hitting my head loads, and it was really difficult. And I now am able to overcome that with therapy and medication, but in terms of being a trait of autism, definitely check this one out. Self-injury through like hitting yourself in the head or hitting things is definitely on the traits there. Okay, so number 5 is short attention span. Like, look, let's be honest. You don't need to be a professional in anything to realize that people on the autism spectrum have a way of kind of like a really short attention span. Most of the time it is because they have comorbid ADD or comorbid, which is co-occurring diagnosis of ADHD as well. But the reason is autistic people have really fast processing brains, and that fast processing causes like zoning out, or what actually is zoning into something else. So you could be like talking to somebody in the autism spectrum and then they'll spot something of minor detail but of intense interest to them, and they'll zone into that one thing but zone out of the world, and then you'll be like, yo Dan, why are you not responding to me, you're not talking to me? And you'll be like, whoa, sorry, I'm just checking out this like thing on the floor which is like super interesting to me right now. That in itself is zoning out, but you're zoning in. But people would see it as a lack of focus or a lack of attention or a short attention span. Like, I know that if you have ADD and ADHD, you're going to have a lack of attention anyway, or a short attention span. But autism in itself has that experience because people zone into different things but zone out of the world. If you kind of get me, I know you guys kind of understand what I'm saying right now. So that is super interesting. But these were all actually very unique traits of autism. So don't rule these out when you're looking to investigate, does this child suffer from an autism spectrum disorder? Does this kid have autism? Do I have autism? Don't rule out anything. These are possible traits that will be co-occurring with autism and are very unique indeed, and I just think that they're super interesting. So I guess that in this video we're done. I will see you guys in the next one. Don't forget to give this video a like, leave me a comment, subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you next time, guys. Peace.